Hi, it's Angie with News OK. I'm here with Becky Varner, who is our recipe for health columnist for the Oklahoman. And we're doing fried chicken fingers, but they're not actually fried. They're pretty good for you. Tell us about this.
That's right, Angie. We have left a lot of the fat out of these by really baking them instead of frying them. But they're really nice and crunchy and crispy. And let me tell you what we've done. The first thing that I always do when I bake something like this is I line a baking sheet with aluminum foil to make cleanup so much easier.
Yeah.
Because one of the things we always want to do is look at how to save time.
That's true. That's
so
true.
That's the first thing that we're going to do. And then we're going to combine our ingredients. We're going to start with our flour. We have 2 tablespoons of flour.
Okay.
And we're adding a little bit of salt, half a teaspoon, and a couple of teaspoons of sugar.
Okay.
And a teaspoon of pepper. And then we have onion powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and our paprika.
Great.
And with our paprika, we've added 1/2 teaspoon of that. And we're just going to mix all this together. And the flavors from this.
Yeah, I bet.
Just wonderful.
I bet.
They are. Okay, I'm going to get this real well mixed. And I'm going to start out, I'm going to take my chicken, and I've started with a pound of chicken breasts and cut them into 20 pieces. And pieces about this size, they're not going to be uniform.
All right.
But you want to try to have them like chicken fingers.
Right.
The best that you can. And we're just going to roll these in here, and we can do 2 or 3 at a time.
Now, do you try to get the fat off of as much as possible?
And I'm glad you mentioned that. I didn't say anything, and I've already done that as much as possible to trim any of the visible fat. When you purchase the deboned and skinned chicken breast or the tenders, and that's something that sometimes people don't think about. If you get the chicken tenders, usually they are a little bit less per pound than the chicken breast, and they work just as well for this kind of recipe.
Wow.
So we're going to do 2 or 3 at a time here and just roll them around.
So even though they're boneless and skinless, they may still have some fat, so you may still have to cut that off. Okay.
Yeah, there's not going to be much, but it's a good idea to do that.
Sure, sure.
And we're just...
Wow, so you just roll it around.
And I'm going to go ahead, we're not going to go ahead and do all 20 of these right now. I've got another step that I want to take, and we'll go ahead and just these that we've got moved to the second step. We have 2 egg whites in here, and we've got 2 teaspoons of skim milk.
Okay.
We're going to add this and mix this with a fork. Okay. And you just want to mix it till it's real well blended.
Yeah.
And we're going to use this now to dip our chicken in, and then we're going to dip it in breadcrumbs.
Wow.
Okay? So we've got this all mixed up there.
So much more goes into fried chicken fingers than I thought.
Well, actually, double coating it like this makes for a crispier coating.
Wow.
Okay.
Look at that.
Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to measure our breadcrumbs, and we're using one of the commercially prepared breadcrumbs.
Okay.
About a cup is what you want. And there we go. I'm just going to dump these on my
cutting board. Yeah.
Yes. There's no reason to get another dish.
Yeah.
Ready. And we're going to take our chicken pieces, dip them in our egg white and milk mixture, and when you roll them in the crumbs, you can begin to shape them.
Okay.
Okay. And we're going to shape these uniformly as much as possible.
Yeah.
But they're not going to turn out, like I said, to be all the same. You can put 2 or 3 chicken fingers in the egg white mixture at the same time.
Wow. So you actually just roll them in there. So a lot of this preparation for these, you're rolling into almost everything, all of the ingredients.
Absolutely.
I could do that.
You could definitely do this. And these are fun to have to serve for a meal, or you can serve them like a football game, chicken fingers.
Yeah.
And they're great by themselves, but they can also be used with a dipping sauce of some type. You could use a marinara sauce
or a honey mustard.
Honey mustard, sweet and sour sauce.
Definitely.
And,
kids love them.
Oh, they do. And if you have children that you have trouble getting them to eat
chicken,
meat and poultry, I think this is a great way. They will eat these.
That's true.
And we're going to do just about half of our chicken breasts here so that we'll have our strips, so that we'll have, dip that one in the liquid just another minute. And
wow. So you definitely have a coating on your fingers after you're done.
Definitely do. And this is when you just have to get your fingers
you gotta be all right with that.
And you can see we have used just about half of our breadcrumbs, and we've used just about half of our chicken fingers.
Wow.
So at this point, we're going to go ahead and pull some out of the oven.
All right.
Baking. They were in for 25 minutes. And
on 425, is that right? Oh.
25.
That looks wonderful.
Yes, there are our chicken fingers.
Oh. That looks fabulous. I could eat those right now.
Well, they're too hot to touch,
That's
so
true.
give it just a minute to cool. But why don't we go ahead and put these on a plate to show the folks how we would serve them if we were serving them for them?
Good idea, because you can't just eat this. You've got to have some side items to go with it.
Exactly.
Let's do it. Oh, this looks beautiful, Becky. Okay, tell us about the side items.
Okay. We've got broccoli, and you want to have some type of a cooked, colorful vegetables. You could do steamed carrots or squash, something like that. And then mashed potatoes, of course.
Yes,
have to have mashed potatoes.
Definitely.
And by the way, those are made with skim milk.
Oh, nice.
So that's just a nice little touch. And then I like to serve some type of fresh fruit with it. I've chosen watermelon wedges for this, but you could do any other type of melon, cantaloupe, or some fresh berries. Or
Definitely.
Something like that. Or instead of a cooked vegetable, you could also have a salad.
That's
salad
true.
With it.
Oh, it looks beautiful and very, very appetizing. Plus, it's healthy.
Well, it is, and it's a whole lot lower in fat and calories than the traditional version that's fried.
Oh, thank you so much. For more on Becky's column, you can read the Oklahomans in the food section. You can see her recipe there and how she did this wonderful masterpiece. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Angie.